Hi, welcome back to your new tutorial. In a previous tutorial, I have shown you how you can check your checkbox and how you can perform a conditional execution based on check and uncheck status of this checkbox. Now I am gonna show you how you can capture the subject message and this test email if user press this test send button. For that, we will code once again our Python script. So let's come to the Python script which we were coding in previous tutorial. In previous tutorial, we have modified on-click send email function, but this time we will modify on-click test email function, or you can say the method in Python code. So now what we will do, we need to get the reference of the subject and message and then this email. So first of all that we will get the subject from here. So what we will say, subject is equal to self as usual and then subject dot to plain text. You know why we are using here to plain text? Since this text box is a plain text box, so for capturing the text inside this plain text box, we need to we need to call a method that is to plain text, and in a similar way we can get a message from there. So message is equal to self dot message dot to plain text. Okay, and now what we can do, we also need this from email. Okay, so for from email, what we can do, we need the ID of this combo box. So let's get this ID of this combo box, that is from email. And now what we can do here, we have got subject message. Now we want from email, and for that what we can do, we can define a variable as a from email is equal to as usual self dot and then from email dot current text. So the current text would reflect that the selected text from here. So let me show you it once again. If user has, let's say, the check this text, it will reflect this email address, and if user has selected this email, it will reflect this email. That means whatever user has selected as a current text, it will return that text from here. That means from this combo box, or you can say from this list. Now we have got here subject message and the from email. Okay, so let's save it, and I would like to print this. And before I print this, I would like to make another function, and I would like to give a name for that function as a send test email. Okay, so for that function it will be a regular function, regular Python function, you can say. So for that, def and then send test email, and in this send test email I'll receive 4 variable. One is from email, another variable is a subject, and then I'll receive email, that's the message actually. Okay, and then the last variable which I receive, that send what you can say to email. Okay, that's mean where you want to send that email. Okay, the to test email, you can say, kind of. Okay, and then I would like to print this information. Okay, so the first one, you can say from where we are sending this message, and then from email, and then next we'll show that to, let's say to whom, that's mean to whom we are sending this email. Then here it will be the to email, and then to print, and then it will be message. Okay, so that's mean the email, message email which we want to send, and then it will be like a message. And finally, of course, I think before this message we want subject. So here it's a subject, Okay, so this is subject. Right, now we have got from, to, subject and the message, these four. Now we can call this test, send test email from here. But one thing we are missing, as you can notice, that we are missing two email. Okay, so for the two email, that means we need a reference for this box, and reference for this box is subject to. But what we can do, we can give here test email edit. Okay, test email edit, and now we can save this. Once we have saved this, now let's give a reference, let's get a reference for that dot test email edit. Okay, so here it's to email is equal to self dot test email edit dot, what would you say, this is to plain text. Perfect. And now we can call the function. So for function we will call send test email, and then we will pass these four parameters. So first we need to pass from, subject, message, and then to. So the from email, and then subject, and then we need to pass message, and then we need to pass to email. So let's save it and run this Python script, and let's see what will happen. We must get all the information here. Once we press this test send, then we must get all the information here. Perfect. Now this is beautiful, amazing. See here, user has pressed test email push button, and from sleepwell @sleepwell.tech as selected, and then to is null, that's when there is nothing to print here. Then subject, this is test email from PyQt5, and then message is, this is the area where you need to put your HTML code. Now let's change this email, from email, let's select this info @sleepwell.tech, and let's give an email here, just a simple email, example @example.com, and now let's press this test send. Perfect. Now see, now this time we have changed this from email to info @sleepwell.tech, and same from email is coming here, info @sleepwell.tech, and then to example @example.com as we have given here, and then message, this is the test email from PyQt5, and message, this is the area where you need to put your HTML code. Perfect. Now in this tutorial we have learned how you can capture a message, please forgive me, how you can capture text from GUI, such as from subject and the message and from this test email, and also how you can capture a current text which is selected from these combo boxes. In a similar way, we will be selecting a current text from event type such as all, delivery, open, and click, and similarly from here before, after, and here from here 1 to 30, and from here minutes, hours, days, and the weeks.